In a couple of videos for this thing, I've said I don't know when my last fitting shot was, but I know when my next one's going to be. It was today. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 19th episode of the Chambler build series. In this episode, I'm going to build that inner rocker structure for the passenger side. It ended up being a lot more of a pain in the butt than I expected it to be. It was my first real setback. I do get it fixed. I'll have to watch the episode to find out. Without further ado, let's get to it. I made a quick little template to verify the lengths of the piece I plan to make that's going to mimic the rusted out inner rocker structure. I've cut the inner rocker structure to a point where it looks like it's all solid material, so I'm going to make a piece that basically mimics that little piece I bent, but it's going to be about 36 inches long, and it's going to go across the whole length, and I'm going to plug weld it in place and then plug weld it to the bottom plate that I put in as well. Sorry, it's hard to get a decent angle on this stuff. Another piece completed. I marked this flange off. This is the inner upright support. This needs to come down to meet the other area of the rocker. So I'm gonna see what I can do with my flanging tool. Hopefully you can see most of that. I apologize, I've got weird camera angles. The weather keeps changing, so I've got different areas I'm trying to work in. Go see how that fits. Before I go any farther, I want to fit this inner support in. Make sure everything still lines up. Yep. Okay. Oh, good. I've only got to beat this in a submission about 400 times, but that should work. Ow. In a couple of videos for this thing, I've said I don't know when my last fitting shot was, but I know when my next one's going to be. It was today. I got some new Sharpies, so I'm going to go ahead and mark this out with the height. That is going to change because I moved my hand. And it's going to tell me my maximum height for drilling out the spot weld holes, because I want to have a nice area where I can get the nozzle of the welder in here and get a good solid connection between the old stuff and the new stuff. There we go. I need to make sure I'm down as far as I can be from this. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. That's going to be a problem. That probably won't. Hopefully not. More hopefully nots. Probably. And might not in theory. Hello, my welding tip simulator here. Hello again. Just trying to figure out how big of a cluster bleep I got myself into here. Motorcycle. Still a motorcycle. Apparently he was going a long way. I know it looks like a lot of chicken scratches, but I did the best I could to put it in position and mark it with a Sharpie. I'm going to try to flatten this face out a little bit better. So I got good contact in both corners. I need to do what I can to smooth out and make this area connect. I'm going to river dance all over this, and I'll show it to you in a minute. Well, time to make a new piece. I believe I know what I did wrong with the last piece. I'm going to have to roll this top edge over, give it some strength. Then I can roll the bottom and adjust it, because this thing is just so long it became just super flimsy, and anytime I tried to adjust one thing, it turned the other side completely out of whack. So, be back with you when it's foldy time. I pounded this lip over and then back over upon itself. See how it comes out. I'm still likely gonna have to flatten them together. Should be easier since they're formed. I've got my new and hopefully improved inner rocker support. I'm gonna mark it up for the holes and get to working on it. This new inner rocker support is exactly the same size as the opening, so it gets a little interesting putting it in here. We go underneath and check the location of all the holes I drilled for what's remaining of these pieces in here. And then we'll start getting things lined up and zippy zappy zappy zappy. All the holes are good so far. It's a good start. I like this one much better. Hopefully it stays that way. I'm going to start welding the spots you can't see. They'll be up in this area. I'll try to get the nozzle up in here. They'll be coming in from the bottom. This would be a great time to have a camera person. Maybe I can train the Dobermans to be a cameraman. Camera dope? I don't know, whatever. I would love to say this went quickly and smoothly, but it didn't. Had to fix some things, had to grind some things, had to get this clamp out of here. Welding this thing in went like getting that clamp out of there. A little overcomplicated to say the least. Let's take a look at some amazing welding footage. It's in, it's strong, everything's holding, no funny bunks, bongs, weld breakage. I'm gonna wait on that very front edge because I'm gonna have to slip the front cover piece up in there. I wanna make that whole area stronger. So that'll be the next piece I make. Then I'll make the cover plates. And maybe at some point I can actually get a floor in here, which my whole point of starting this project, not having to completely rebuild the rockers on both sides. This pass-through in the rocker structure was really the biggest setback I've had in this build so far. I wasted an entire day. I should have just made a new part. Things you do sometimes when you're trying to save a little time, you end up costing yourself a lot more time. 2 more episodes and we are finally doing floors. Assuming that the little science project I have back here actually works. Because I've been having a lot of fun trying to get mill scale off to 16 gauge steel. Find that out very soon. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see. See you guys next time. Hello everyone and welcome to the 19th episode. Hello everyone and welcome to the 19th. I can't English.